The president at a rally last night brought up the subject of Dr. Fauci, and an interesting exchange took place. Let's take a listen.
Don't tell anybody, but let me wait till a little bit after the election. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate that. No, he's been wrong on a lot. He's a nice man, though. He's been wrong on a lot. Do not, under any circumstances, wear a mask, he said. Do not close up to China, he said.
Of course, it comes after Fauci said we are in for a world of hurt on Friday, saying that we could not be more poorly positioned in this country, Jim. He's a career appointee. It's not clear the president can do anything about his employment status. But I wonder whether or not you think the firing, quote unquote, of Fauci would be positive for a market that would see lockdowns as even less likely.
Oh, man. I happen to. Who does not have great respect for me? In his late 70s, who was just doing everything he can to try to stop this. But would it be? I think that anything that signals that you don't listen to the scientists is positive for the market, because there's enough companies that will benefit, because they'll stay open. Remember, if you follow the science, you have to close the bars and restaurants. You have to. There isn't anyone who doesn't think that any scientist who thinks that those should stay open. So I mean, the president, if he fires Fauci, that means what he says is basically science doesn't matter. So let's just keep the bars and restaurants open, which have been, every time you see them, you see hotspots. You know, David, look, I owned a bar and a restaurant, and I came to believe that you could have outdoor. Right. But it's real cold. No one wants to eat wearing a parka.
I mean, I did it on Saturday night.
You did?
Yeah, I did. 45, 40, you can go that low, I think, when you're wearing your, also, I mean, there's other things you can do if you need to go to it.
What do you have, hot chocolate?
Yeah, you just, you can wear your coat, you keep a hat. Hats are always good, right, Carl? Thankfully going to be warm this week. But listen, New York is an outlier. It's got a 1.5% positivity rate right now, which is amongst the lowest in the country.
Masks.
Versus, other places where, and by the way, they've limited indoor dining and bars as well, whereas other places have much higher rates, Carl.
I found that what was interesting about bars is you couldn't have anybody at the bar. Like, I have a bar, and you won't allow anybody at the bar, which therefore made it so it was
it's not a bar.
Tenuous.
Yeah,
tenuous,
that doesn't work.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.